Today I'm going to share with you a script called ADS, Area Defending System. This system generates a cycle of random infantry attacks on an area defined by markers. So I set up a little mission on this map from the Prairie Fire DLC, and what we're going to do is we're going to install the script first, and we're going to go over the script, and I'm going to show you guys how to use it and set it up. We're going to go to the scenario tab at the top and then go down to open scenario folder. Alright, we're going to install the script. So here I have the zip file for the script and paste it into my mission folder. I'm going to link this script for download in the description of the video. That way when you get it, all you have to do is extract it and drag the contents of the script into your mission folder here. Once you get the script, as you can see here, all you need to do is open it, and you're going to grab these three files here and then drag them into your mission folder just like that. So here in the Infantry.sqf is a code that initializes the ADS system. So this just needs to be in your Infantry.sqf script if you have one already. In this script here, Infantry player local, this has to do part with ACE. We just have this in your mission folder as well. As for the ADS system, let's open this folder. And what you're going to get is you're going to get a README, which just gives you some brief information. But what you need to do is you need to go to this script right here, ADS Openme. So you're going to open this. Basically, this gives you an overview plus code and other information on adjusting different codes and stuff to make this script work. This is just a brief overview of what the script does. The script is compatible with single player and MP, so you can play it by yourself or in multiplayer. But for those that are beginners, we're just going to scroll down to the bottom. So here you have two codes which are going to call this system in the game, and you'll basically put these into a trigger. I'll show you how to do that. And then down here is an array of units that will define what enemy will spawn. We will do that. Right now it's default vanilla Arma 3. This is what's called a string, and each one of these are parameters that are a part of this string that you can define. Starting with this code where it says east, this is going to be the faction side. So if you look right here, it says use the parameter guide listed below to define what parameters in the above string will execute in game. So each one of these lines is a parameter in this code right here. The first parameter starts with 0, which is this parameter. The parameters start inside these two brackets. You see the two brackets that are lit up in red. So all these parameters are within these two brackets. Everything else you can pretty much ignore. So this is all you need to worry about right here. This right here is the first faction parameter. The enemy that we want to attack us is going to be east, so we can just leave this alone. So this is the faction side, which is this. This, number 1, is the array units ADS, and according to the author, he says just don't change the name, leave it alone. So there's nothing for you to do with this. You just leave it as it is. But this is the array right here that he's talking about. So what we need to do is we'll need to go into the mission and put some enemy units down and get their class names, and then put their class names here. The second is max units per team. So this is the max number of units per fire teams. We did this one, and now we're on number 3. Right now it's set to 3. Actually, let's set this to 8, and then the next parameter is random number, true or false. Use this random number of units with max units per team, true, so we'll just leave that as it is. The next is the MkAreaSpawn, which is this here, number 4, MkAreaSpawn ext. So this is the name of the external marker in the editor, and what this is you can actually change whatever you want to have this marker, but I would just leave it as it is. Basically, this marker, which we need to set up, will define where the enemy is going to spawn. The next one is 5, marker area int, name of the internal marker area in the editor. So this here, MkAreaSafe, is the area that we define where the player is going to be at, that he's going to be defending. Number 6 is number of attacks. This will be number 6, so that's 5. So that's in 5 number of attacks in a cycle. And then 7, which is this last parameter, is 10. This is the time per attack, time in seconds between each attack per cycle. So that's all you have to do, is just adjust these parameters to what you want. We're going to go set up these triggers. We're going to scroll up to the top, go to these triggers in the editor, and what we need to do is we need to go into the mission and set up a couple of triggers and put these 2 codes into the triggers. Alright, back in the mission, we're going to set up 2 triggers. Actually, we're just going to set up one, because one trigger starts the attack and the other trigger stops the attack. We're just going to do the start. So we're going to choose a trigger. We're going to choose a 10 by 10 trigger and place it right here. And we're just going to square it up a little bit, and then we're going to resize it. So we're just going to go like this and resize it so it's within the sandbag area. And that's fine. What we need to do now is we need to edit the trigger, and the activation is going to be set to blue for present, and we're going to set it to repeatable. And we're going to put a code in the on activation box after we get the code. So let's just hit OK for now. And let's go back to the script and grab the code. Back in the script, now you're going to go to where it says by triggers in the editor. And you're going to copy this code right here. Just this part. Press Control C. And we're going to go back into the mission and add this code to the on activation box in the trigger. Alright, back in the mission, edit the trigger. And in the on activation box, press Control V, and you should have the code. So that's basically going to call the script and start the system once you enter the trigger, and the enemy will start attacking once you do that. So we'll just hit OK, and we're going to save our mission for the moment. We're going to go to F6 markers. We have to set up 2 markers. We're going to use the area markers right here, and we're going to use an eclipse marker. And this eclipse marker, we're going to give it a color of blue, and I'll just hit OK, and we're going to just resize this. So this marker is going to be our first marker. This is going to be the internal marker. So this is like a safe area. So that's our safe area. I'm going to put the next marker down, and we're just going to place it right here for the moment. We're going to edit the marker, and we're going to make this red. This will be the enemy marker, and this is the marker that the enemy will use to spawn. So we're going to just move this over here, and then we're going to resize it. So the enemy is going to basically spawn randomly with inside this marker, and we just need to define the entire area that they're going to spawn in. In the mission, in the game, you shouldn't see this. We need to actually name these markers. So we're going to go back to the script, and we're going to grab the names for those. All right, back in the script, so what you're going to do to get the main markers is you're going to go back to this code here at the bottom of the script. So you're looking at this code, and this first marker here, MkAreaSpawn, this is going to be the enemy marker. So that's going to be the red marker that we placed. This is going to be the blue marker that is currently highlighted that you can see here. So we're just going to copy this. We're going to do the blue one first. Press Control C. Alright, so we're going to label the markers. The first one we're going to do is the blue marker. So you're just going to go to the Entities panel and just edit it. And then go to the variable name at the top. Just highlight that, remove it, and press Control V, which will paste the name MkAreaSafe. This is for the player area. Next, we're going to edit the red marker. The name for that is going to be MkAreaSpawn. Alright, now that we have our markers established, save that for now. In the script, now that we have the markers defined and what side, how many, this right here is what we're going to be working with. We're just going to clear this up for the moment. And we need to acquire some class names for the enemy that we're going to have attack us. So let's go back into the mission and get the class names that we're going to use. Alright, let's police some enemies. So we're going to go to F2 groups, and we're going to go down to the Viet Cong, and then we're going to go to main force, and then we're going to choose rifle squad. So once you place your enemy and you see them highlighted, just right click one of them and then go down to where it says log classes to clipboard. So once you see this, just click it until the menu disappears like that, and then we're going to go back to the script and we're going to paste those class names into the script. Alright, back in the script, here we are in the array, so make sure your cursor is blinking between the two quotes there and press Ctrl V. So what that's going to do, that's going to paste the class names of all the units that we acquired. Now we're not done yet. What we need to do is put quotes before and after each one of these. Alright, next we need to do is put a comma in between each of the class names with quotes, and we're going to just move these guys up just like that. Alright, so the commas are going to be in between the quotes to separate each class name. And then you don't need one at the very end, just a quote at the very end there. And that's it. Now once you have the class names, just save it. I'm going in the mission and we're going to check it out. Alright, let's play it. Alright, here we are. So the trigger is under the roof here. I get all my guys. I'm going to tell them to find some cover.
Take cover.
Copy. I'm covering. Go. Covering. Go.
And let's get this started. Alright, so we walk through the trigger. You'll get a hint on the screen that says that. I'm going to kind of hide in here for the moment. I'm going to go to spectator. Oh, we got some spawning already. These guys are coming from here. So if you go to the map, you can see that the markers that we placed on the map in the editor aren't there. So we got a squad there. We got a squad coming in there. Alright, let's get to action here. Gonna get into this little bunker pillbox.
Right. Officer, 100 meters. Right. 100 meters. Right. 100 meters. Right. Soldier, 100 meters. Front. Medic, 100 meters. Right. Man, 100 meters. Right. Rifleman, 100 meters. Front. Rifleman, 75 meters. Right. Soldier, 75 meters. Front. Man down. Man, 100 meters. Left. 100 meters. Left.
Soldier, 200 meters. Front.
Medic, 100 meters. Front. Rifleman, 100 meters. Left. Rifleman.
Cover me! Reloading!
Alright, we got some enemies coming in. Let's go to spectator and take a look again.
Officer, 100 meters. Left. Soldier, 75 meters. Right. Rifleman, 100 meters. Left.
Look at that.
Medic, 55 meters. Right up ahead.
Alright, let's call in our air support.
Rifleman, 100
Need help. helicopter
Just up ahead.
support.
Man down.
Man! 75 meters left! Medic! 100 meters left!
Soldier, 100 meters left. Target down. Officer, 75 meters, just up ahead. Medic, 100 meters front. Man, 75 meters, right up ahead. Soldier, 100 meters, just up ahead. Officer, 100 meters left. Soldier, 100 meters. Soldier, 100 meters left.
Time to move.
Throwing smoke! 4. Sit rep.
Man down.
Got him. I grab some grenades from these guys. Set their traps against them. Uh-oh. That was close. Alright, we could tell our guy, one of our guys, to cycle. Go in here.
2. Move up!
Copy that. Waiting.
Alright, activate a new cycle of attack. See if there's any enemy coming in. Yep, whole mess of them.
100 meters front. Sniper, 100 meters front. Medic, 100 meters to the right of us.
Rifle, 100 meters to the right of us! Rifle, 100 meters, right! Sniper! 100 meters! To the right of us!
Contact!
Soldier! 200 meters! Left!
Medic, 75 meters front. Man, 100 meters front.
Frag out!
Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you find the script useful. I want to thank you guys for watching. For more codes and scripts, take a look at this playlist.